Legends tell of a treasure lost within an eternal blizzard, in a region known only as Sneerfell, far south from the Valkyrian range. Although its origins were forgotten long ago, the tale is known to some. Those who get past its ferocious guardians would be rewarded with a power eternal. And while many have come to claim it, none have lived for long. The Freysteer Marauder clan settled in the mountains. They have been searching for it for decades. And while they have adapted to the harsh climate, they did not get closer to their goal. Until recently. Óttalauss was still drunk from the night prior. The frost had seeped into his tent, but he was more than used to that. As one of the strongest of his battle brothers, he is well respected, and although still young and reckless, he is loyal to no end. He rubs his crusted eyes, blows his nose, and spits in the corner. This was the closest thing to a morning routine for him. But as he reached for his equipment, he noticed something was different. A mark bathed in an unnatural purple hue was left upon the back of his hand. This sobered him instantly. He gathered his things at great haste, put on his horned helmet, and stepped out of his tent. Shielding his eyes from the sun's reflection off the desert of snow, he reaches for the reins of his blood chaser, Icefang. He gives the rein a tug, letting the dragon know to follow him. Passing through the camp, he nods to all of his fellow marauders. First to Velrum, the bear, who was skinning a kill from last night. Then Sifale, the swift, who was sharpening her glaive of a whetstone. Then Aeskill, the watcher, who was standing on guard atop a quickly made wooden watchtower. Until finally, he makes it to the tent of the Elders, to learn what this mark could possibly mean. He hitches the reins of his dragon on a post outside. Stepping into the tent, Óttalauss stands before the Elders, who sit upon carved bone chairs, in front of a large fire pit. He holds out his hand, letting them all see the mark, and asks what it means. The Elders murmur between themselves, until one stands up. "It is a curse, my boy, one which drives its victim mad and feral. You would become more violent upon each moon's passing, until none could recognize you." Óttalauss looks at his mark, fear gripping him for the first time in recent memory. "Our rules are clear. You cannot be allowed to stay with us bearing such a mark, which leaves you with only two choices: exile or death." Deep down, the young marauder knew what they said was true, for he felt a change within himself already, one that was growing more and more with each passing moment.
"Then I shall leave, to spare you from myself."
Óttalauss then stormed out of the tent. He bid his last farewell to his battle brothers before mounting Icefang and flying away.